Are you struggling to last long enough during sex because you have premature ejaculation? Well, today I'm going to share exactly how you can use edging to cure premature ejaculation so you can fully satisfy your partner in bed without using any pills, numbing creams, or SSRIs. Quick introduction, my name is Alex Grendy. I'm a men's sex coach and I've helped over 300 men overcome premature ejaculation and completely transform their sex lives. For more info on this, you can go to alexgrendy.com or click the link below in the description. But for now, let's get back to this video. Now, if you want to drastically change how long you last in the bedroom, then you need to change the way you masturbate. Most men grow up regularly masturbating to porn and are afraid to get caught by their parents or siblings. Now, if you do this for years or even decades like I did, you are wiring your brain and nervous system to experience fear during pleasure and to have premature ejaculation. So in order to rewire this pattern of behavior, we need to change our masturbation habits. And this is where edging comes into play. Edging is when you stimulate yourself to the point right before ejaculation and then slow down your arousal and then start back up again. So instead of one quick peak orgasm and ejaculation, you will have waves of pleasure and orgasm throughout the entire experience that build and build. And now I'm gonna break down exactly how to do it. Quick disclaimer, how you practice edging is not gonna be how you have sex with a partner. This is a huge mistake that can really kill your progress, and I will explain how we'll do this at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. It's extremely important. But first, we need to get in the correct position. We are no longer gonna masturbate hunched over, sitting in our computer chair while our eyes are glued to our computer screen watching porn. Those days are over. Instead, I want you to lay on your back, completely relaxed, with your feet flat on the bed and your knees pointing up to the ceiling. We want to try our edging practice without any visual stimulation whatsoever. And then we will get started with physical stimulation. Now, a common mistake men make is once they get started stimulating their genitals, they go extremely fast to try to get to the edge. Instead, I want you to start really slow and stimulate yourself in a more gentle way to build up your sexual energy really slowly. It's totally okay if it takes longer to get an erection. We are so used to having porn give us an instant erection that we've really lost touch with what it means to just allow an erection to occur naturally. So give yourself the time and space to slowly build up to get an erection, purely based on the sensations you're feeling in your body. And if that doesn't happen, that's totally okay. Part of your edging practice is to learn exactly what you want and need in order to get an erection and feel pleasure. And that is different for everybody. You want to completely let go of any expectations and just start to learn what feels good for you. And this is a place where a lot of men get frustrated because they have certain expectations of their penis, like it should be hard immediately when they want it to be. And if it's not, that means something is wrong or that they have ED. And most of the time, this is not the case. But you need to make sure you don't drop into a spiral of overthinking and self-doubt. Because in order to fully embody an edging practice, you need to be able to get out of your head and into your body. And the best way to do this is with deep connection to your breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth with an ah sound. Anytime you get lost in thought, you need to connect back to your breath. And this might happen 50 times during your first edging practice, but with consistency, you will get better each time. Now, once you do get an erection, the main goal of the practice will be to get around 5 to 10 edges. I recommend starting very conservatively at maybe only 60% to the point of ejaculation, and then pausing, bringing down your arousal with a few deep belly breaths, and then starting back up again to the edge. If you go too hot out of the gate and try to go to 95% on your first edge, you will probably take it too far. And you'll be in damage control and super sensitive, fighting off that urge to ejaculate. This is not where you want to be. We want to be in control the entire time and know exactly where we stand. When you get extremely comfortable at 75% to the point of ejaculation and know how to control yourself, you will start to master your sexual energy. This means understanding what happens in your body when you do modulate your breath to breathe more quickly or stimulate yourself fast versus when you go slow and more gentle. It's important to note that you will have good practices and you will have bad practices. That's just part of the process. Just make sure you don't overanalyze your edging practice. It doesn't matter if you get to the edge in 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or 5 minutes, as long as you are in tune with your body and you're able to stop yourself from going over that edge. If you do it correctly at each edge, you will be able to separate orgasm from ejaculation, and you'll feel that orgasm sensation and even have some convulsions that you would normally have from an ejaculation, but no ejaculation will come out. And this is the first step towards unlocking full body, non-ejaculatory orgasms. Now remember, the main purpose of the edging practice is to become so familiar with your body that you know your edge and point of ejaculation so well that you can confidently integrate it during sex with a partner. But like I shared earlier, how we practice edging is not how we're gonna have sex with our partner. You do not want to be going up and down from the edge 5 to 10 times during sex in the beginning stages. This will be playing with fire, and it will likely end in a premature ejaculation. Instead, you want to stay around that 60% mark for at least the first 2 to 5 minutes of intercourse so you can gain some confidence and be deeply connected to your breath. Then, after you're feeling calm and composed, you can start to go faster and harder and bring yourself closer to that edge and then choose if you want to ejaculate or not. But before you go and try to integrate this with your partner, it's important to know that edging is an advanced practice. And if you don't have the right foundation in place to be able to move your sexual energy, it's simply not going to work. I know this because I struggled with premature ejaculation and performance anxiety for over 15 years. And rushing to try things with a partner before I was ready kept me stuck and feeling like nothing was ever gonna work for me. Now, if you wanna know what helped me go from not lasting more than 1 minute to being able to last over 20 minutes plus, check out this next video here on how I cured my premature ejaculation in my 30s and changed my sex life forever.